Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing the mid-April 2015 monthly tarot horoscopes for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in the lovely Gemini. Um, now, I will address here, I've had some interesting messages from you guys, and I do want to say that I don't have preferences to each sign, okay? I love everyone equally, and I also don't have, preconceived notions about, what every person is like. I believe every person is different, okay? Every situation is different. Not every Gemini is going to be two-faced, backstabbing, lying bitch. However, because a Gemini has the two sides, they're more prone to it. So it's not like, and the thing is I've had friends that are Geminis, and I've had experiences with Geminis, and some Geminis are lovely human beings, and other people are not. So it's just like everybody else. So I did want to say that because I feel like some of you took it really, Geminis are very sensitive, took it really to heart what I had said before, and I am channeling from my guides, and also I am looking at the cards and what they're telling me. Now, so I'm not sitting here going, I'm not trying to come down on Geminis and be like, all Geminis are like this. That's not what I'm saying. But from what the reading is showing me, um, some of the clients that I am, that are watching the videos are interacting with those type of people. So it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that negativity that the negativity is there, basically. So anyways, long story short, but I just wanted to address that because I think I saw some messages on there, and it's the same thing with every other sign. Some people got some signs, some months have better readings, where it's more positive than others. And I will say from the Aquarius videos that I did back in December, it was really hard. It was a really long video. It was really hellish, and I did the reading anyways. And I'm not going to re-record a overall positive message for someone or for a sign because they didn't want to hear the negativity. However, if it's not resonating with you, it's not resonating with you, and there's a lot of different psychics out there, and I totally get that. But in my videos, I'm very, I'm reading in the moment, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anybody because they want something more positive. I'm sorry if it's disappointing to you that it's not as positive as you would like, but like I said, for Aquarius in December, it sucked ass, and so in some instances, for some people, it was sucking ass in April for Geminis, and it may continue to suck ass, for some people. But again, I am reading also for thousands of people at this point. I think over 300,000 people visited my YouTube channel so far. It's probably getting closer to 400,000. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of views. And so these are general readings. These are not specific. And I feel like Geminis in particular are very detail-oriented and like specifics. But in order to have a specific reading, you would need to have a private reading with me. So, I'd love to have one, with you. And, you feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. So that said, I did want to say that, but so I also am going to be posting my sex and relationships videos. Those are going to come out as soon as possible. I have set aside some days to record those, and those are going to be actually for May, okay? I apologize for not getting them out for the month of April, but I am doing the mid videos using my regular Shadowscapes deck because predominantly everybody really likes these, so that's what I'm doing for right now. So anyways, the reading is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in lovely Gemini. And I need to shuffle. Hang on just a second. Shuffling is really good because the cards were like almost identical to the last one. So there we go. Okay. Okay, you have a little bit of what I call hot and cold, which makes sense, you know, because you're Gemini and there's those two sides like I was talking about. I'm going to start in the beginning, okay? The heart of the reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is good fortune and happiness. It's an amazing card. Really, really great. So financially, the last 2 weeks in April, early May, things financially are going to be good for you. You also have this Ten of Pentacles card crowning you. This can be an inheritance. This can be an increase of wealth. This is the card of abundance, okay? This can be fertility, pregnancy. Abundance in the sense that it's not just about money. This card is not just about money. But it's about feeling like you have what I call real abundance. Real abundance is not having an overflowing bank account, although some people might think so. Real abundance is having just the feel good vibes, you know, that you have everything you need, and we all do. We have everything we need now, but some people don't feel that way. So to me, this is the feeling of having all that you need. All of your needs are met, and things are good. This is financially, this is emotionally, this is physically, this is in relationships. Things are good. So to me, I'm going to hold them up together. Whoops. You got these cards. You have this card. This is the track that you're on, okay? The center of everything. And like I always say, the track that you're on is like you're a train, okay? And you're going in a certain direction. And you're headed, I feel like Guy Fieri right now. You're headed to Flavor Town. He always says that. You're headed to Abundance Town. To have both, okay? To have the big coin here and then the big money here. Either you're working with a lot of money. You could be an investor. You may work with money. You may be into finance. Some of you may work with like either real estate or like estate planning where there's estates going on. This is just overall, you know, a lot of money's around you, basically. There's a lot of money around you at the last 2 weeks of April. Now, and I'm getting a tingle on that. So the money is yours, Gemini. And the funny thing is, I think Gemini is one of the signs that typically doesn't have to worry too much about money in the end. It's like because of their planets or the constellation itself, they usually end up being very wealthy, okay? Now, here's the issue. You've got the Tower card crossing you, okay? So, financially, you're good. But relationships, you may not be. Some of you may be going through a divorce. So this may be like a divorce settlement for some of you, okay? Some of you may be breaking up. Some of you may have like something unexpected happen to you or in your life that's kind of intense towards the end of April, okay? But I feel like it's more like in the week that I post this, okay? Like probably right around the 20th, 21st. I'm getting the 21st. So, you know, be very cautious what you do on the 21st. A Gemini, I would avoid traveling on the 21st. I would avoid taking any long unexpected trips or even, I would stay home, basically. But it's one of those things where you can't really prevent the Tower from happening, but you shouldn't also worry about it. To me, it's also the light going on. It's a light of truth. And interestingly enough, you know, Gemini, it would be a generalization to say that Geminis um, are quite fond of the little white lie, or um, quite versed in lying. Okay, not all, but some. And this is the truth. This is the truth coming out. This is the truth being set free. This is the truth that causes some upset. But this is also letting go of the old, embracing the new. To me, you've got um, you've got to let go of the old in order to embrace the new. So it's sort of just like it's the card of, I call this the Brigadoon card, okay, where the sleepy little village, is asleep for 500 years, and then boom, lightning strikes the town, and the whole thing, burns to the ground. So this is like one of those unexpected moments. Now, I'm not saying tragedy is going to strike it by any means. Usually, it's all about letting go of the old relationship. This is divorce. This is the breakup. This is the big, sudden impact thing that you're not expecting, that you really couldn't have expected or predicted. So here's the thing. You don't want to borrow trouble. And you should live your life no matter what. So no matter what I say, live your life. But if you can avoid traveling, I would. And if you can keep your eyes peeled or just be kind of a little bit more grounded than usual, then I would. Okay. So the foundation here is the Passion card. So you do have around this interesting, the financial, the Tower. You've got the foundation as passion. This is making your mark on the world. This is who you are in the world. This is also being very sex driven, having passion in your life, having a lot of sex in your life. That's good. That's your foundation. And you also have the Sun card. So you have a lot of fire energy around you. You may have some very fiery people in your life. You may have some planets and fire signs as well. So you have the Sun, which is in the recent past. So to me, you have a lot of things that have been going for you. You have the Passion card, you have this feel good Sun card, which is just feeling like it's a victory card. So riding off in the sunset, things are good, things are happy. This is having your day in the sun. This is a great moment. You have this financial, increase, or you're working with money, or things are going well for you on a financial level. Maybe you're kind of finally at a place financially where you didn't think that you would ever be. And you have some serious cash, more than you've ever had. And this is great. But the thing is the Tower's crossing you. So it feels like you're really not going to expect it when the Tower hits you, or when you have that realization, or when the truth is set free. You're not going to expect it. And you've got this hot and cold thing happening. So you have this very strong, hot Ace of Wands, the hot Sun. You have this bright Sun here. This is also Sun here. Ten of Pentacles energy. And then you have this extraordinarily dark Tower. And then you have the outcome is the extraordinary dark, Ten of Swords. Feeling drained out, feeling unsupported, unloved. And you have this Five of Cups coming in from the outside, okay? Which is waiting for your ship to come in. This is waiting for good things to happen to you. This is feeling overwhelmed. This is negative emotion. So things are going to become more once this Tower thing happens. And some of you, it could indicate job loss. So I would recommend looking for another job, okay? Not all of you, some of you, okay? Also doesn't hurt to put your resume out there anyways. Okay, I always recommend doing that. But it's like once this tower hits, things are going to become more hot and cold. In the past and even in the distant past, you kind of were on like what I would call an upswing, okay? And I'm not saying you're going to be on a downswing, but it is going to be more hot and cold because you got the Queen of Wands in your immediate future, which is Capricorn, Aries. I usually see it as being a Capricorn or Aries female, okay? Could also be a Taurus female, but usually it's a Capricorn or Aries female. It could also be a fire sign female, Leo, Sag. And she basically always gets what she wants. Okay, it doesn't. And she is, she's the queen. She's the queen bee. She may have that queen bee, Beyonce personality. Too. And she's in your immediate future. Although it doesn't feel like she's really influencing your life in a negative way. I feel like she's influencing your life in a positive way. So even though she's a very strong female, I don't feel like she's, and you may have kids with her. You may have 3 kids with her. You may have 2 kids with her. She may be your wife. She may be your girlfriend. She's very strong. She's very beautiful. And she gets what she wants always. So to me, it's like you have all this positive stuff. You have the tower in the center of everything going boom. It's like everything's good and then suddenly not. So it's like, and then after that, it's really hot and cold. It's really, you have the Knight of Wands, which is spinning and sitting. It is positive, but this is you emotionally being too tied up into your goals, into maybe getting things done, into your schedule, into your routine, into going, and then nothing, not really stopping to smell the roses, needing to enjoy the journey rather than the destination, needing to understand the process of things. And this is you being in a cycle, emotional cycle, okay? So the way I see it is, so this Knight of Pentacles, can be you, Gemini. It may be somebody else in your life. To me, a lot of times it's a Scorpio male, can be Cancer male. And he's the Pentacles, so it could be also, I feel like a Taurus or Capricorn male in this instance, Virgo even, with some mix of, I feel like, water in his chart. But again, this to me is less the person, and if it is a person, you are thinking about him or her, because it can be male or female, this guy, because you can't see what they really look like here is wearing too many things. So basically, to me, it can be male or female, and he's riding this monster, and it can be, he has an obsession with money, okay? So I feel like I'm getting somewhere, somehow, your emotions are tied in with your finances. You have very strong finances going on right now, but for some reason, you're emotionally really tied up with it. And it's a cycle where, you have money and then you don't have money. You have money and then you don't have money. And it goes back and forth because, you're the Gemini and you're kind of in that double, in a way, it's like a double life, okay? But then, okay, so you have this, which is positive, has negative attributes, but it is positive in general because it is a yes card. So even though you need to slow down, and even though you need to stop, your wheels need to kind of stop spinning, and you need to kind of do things at a slower pace and kind of enjoy your life, you are going to reach your goals. You have concentration. You're very, very focused on your goals, which is unusual for Gemini, because Gemini can get distracted very easily. So in a way, it is positive, okay? But then you have this, this more negative card. And my computer's being fussy. Hang on. Is it better?